In Britain, fridges of this height do exist, but like accurate Winston Churchill quotes, they are rare.
Wait, my friends, I'm lost on this video. Do you guys think that's an American fridge? I'm talking about the big ones, the two doors.
In fact, my experience growing up and that of many other British people is that the fridge is so low down that it fits under the
Oh my god. That's why they end up leaving Europe, I feel like. Yeah, no, this is not... no. Europeans don't agree with this, my friends. No, this is not normal. I never saw a fridge like this. What the hell is this? Yeah, if I saw this, I think this is some type of oven or something. Holy no. Today I'll be reacting to British versus American refrigerator. My friends, I'm super excited for this one. I know America is next level when it comes to this type of stuff, but before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. Is the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play it.
Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to kitchen appliances. And you may remember 47 years ago, in the winter of last year, I did a video titled 5 Ways That British and American...
By the way, I already saw that video, blew my mind.
Kitchens are very different, and to this day that video remains one of the greatest videos in the history of YouTube.
Okay.
And those aren't my words, those are my mum's words. But despite this, there was one crucial element that was frozen out of the video.
What?
Refrigerators. And so consider this video an addendum to that video. But of course, I'm in my studio. We can't very well have a hands-on video about refrigerators because I don't have one in here yet.
Wait, okay, my friends, but you guys say refrigerator or fridge? Fridge, right. Fridge is what you guys tend to say, I assume.
So, team, let's put everything down and follow me. Yeah, I've been in the studio for about 2 weeks, so it's good to get out of there and do sort of more relatable content, you know, while I walk to the other wing of my house.
Okay.
And 3 hours later, I've made it to the kitchen. On my left is the refrigerator.
I mean, he's joking. Let's run this part back. But this is actually a big house. Can we agree? I mean, look at this is big.
And 3 hours later, I've made it to the kitchen. On my left is the refrigerator. Please ignore the picture of the red London bus. I'm a bit lazy. I haven't put it up yet. I'm not going to show you the rest of the kitchen right now because the camera lies and you might get the impression that we haven't done dishes because we haven't done dishes. But in the immortal words of Sir Winston Churchill, let's look at the fridge. And I know what you're thinking. He never said that, but in our defense, we were working on 2 scripts at the same time and they merged. This is the fridge.
Yo, my friends, Lawrence, love your content. This is not American. This is not what I think about. When I think about an American fridge, this is not the one that comes to mind. I think about the one that have 2 doors. 2 doors, side by side. What the hell is this? This is a European fridge. It's actually quite large for a European fridge, I feel like. But this is more or less what I have.
Good old American fridge, or should I say, a freezer on top of a fridge. It is a mess inside. I just want to show you something that's inside my freezer that you won't find in most British freezers. So it's a special ice making machine inside the freezer, and as you can see from this, you can either set it to automatic or not. And let me tell you...
Wait, this fridge is not American, but they have a... Is this fridge American, my friends? No, I'm kind of lost. But there is an ice machine on this fridge? Holy sweet potato, isn't this crazy?
This is the first time that my wife and I have been living alone together and we've had one of these. And when I'm sitting alone in the living room at midnight doing, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, and that thing goes off, it scares the bejesus out of you. It starts making a mechanical sound accompanied by banging, so it's not dissimilar to the sound of thieves. But I have to say, with summer on the horizon, I am excited to use this to make iced tea and to simultaneously avoid all of the angry comments from British people. And if you've been watching this channel now for a while, you'll know that this ice making machine is very much in line with America's obsession.
Yo, this ice machine is a tremendous idea. Can we all agree? Do you guys have one of those? Do you have one of those? Be honest with me. Leave me a comment if you have one of those.
With ice cubes. Famously, Britain hasn't really embraced ice cubes like America has, even in hot summer months. So thank goodness they embraced air conditioning. But there's one other reason that American freezers are more likely to be equipped with ice making machines, and it has to do with size. As is a common theme on this channel, Everything is much bigger in the United States, and that includes this refrigerator. Just like the state of Alaska, it's been proven that this thing is 7 times larger than the UK. To be clear, this is just the freezer. There's a whole bigger section down below that's the main fridge. And on a side note, everybody now knows I do my videos in my pyjama bottoms. In Britain, fridges of this height do exist, but like accurate Winston Churchill quotes, they are rare.
Wait. My friends, I'm lost on this video. I don't think that's an American fridge. Do you guys think that's an American fridge? My fridge is more or less that size, and I don't think it's that big. I'm talking about the big ones, the 2 doors. I believe you guys also call them French fridges or something. What the hell?
In fact, my experience growing up and that of many other British people is that the fridge is so low down that it fits under the
Oh my god. That's why they end up leaving Europe. I feel like, yeah, no, this is not, no. Europeans don't agree with this, my friends. No, this is not normal. I never saw a fridge like this. What the hell is this? Yeah, if I saw this, I think this is some type of oven or something. Holy no.
kitchen counter. This might be accompanied by a frankly tiny freezer, in which you have room for a bag of frozen chips, a box of haddock, and some chalk ices, but then
You know what? Let's run it back. I thought I would be reacting to this video to show the European perspective. I'm one of you, my friends. On this video, I'm like, what the hell are the British doing?
in which you have room for a bag of frozen chips, a box of haddock, and some chalk ices, but then what more do you need? And I know what you're thinking, ooh, Lawrence, why the disparity in size? And it's because the pandemic has been unkind to my waistline. Oops, I've just remembered we're still talking about fridges. Well, there's a few reasons for this. Firstly, Americans tend to buy in bulk more than British people do. In fact, when I first moved here, I was stunned to find that people routinely brought home 25 bags of shopping in just their boot trunk. Additionally, it's worth pointing out that Americans are more likely to store things like bread in the freezer, taking up space that Brits are less likely to use in this manner. In Britain, our fridge-freezer combinations are typically smaller because, number one, we buy in smaller quantities, though admittedly on a more frequent basis, and number two, Britain doesn't have freedom. And so at this point, let's head back to the studio so that I can...
So I actually also tend to put bread on the fridge because I don't want to go and buy bread every day, you know what I mean?
discuss one final but crucial point. I don't know, just put it with the other letters from Churchill's estate. So I want to finish this video by talking to you about two words: deep freezers. We've all seen them. It's those freezers that you find in the vegetable section of some supermarkets.
You know what? I feel like a rich person. I bought one of those.
We've all seen them. It's those...
Mine is just half. You know, I was about to touch that. Sorry, my friends. Mine is half, basically. It's not as big. This is crazy, right? But I bought one of those because the fridge, the side, on my refrigerator, it was not that big, you know. And especially with my kid, I thought buying one of those was smart, and it's actually great.
Those freezers that you find in the vegetable section of some supermarkets where you open up the lid and the food comes up and down as opposed to in and out. I mean, it can still go in and out, but as opposed to a regular fridge where...
but to be honest, I'm forgetting the things that are on the bottom. You know, I just pick the things that are on the top. That's a problem.
Can't go up and down. Anyway, in the UK, the only time I saw one of these, in addition to the supermarket, was in my shared university campus kitchen. And the most enduring memory I have of that is I once put my jeans in it, and I haven't spoken to my dorm mates since. But in the US, I've noticed that deep freezers, particularly in larger family homes, do often crop up in people's kitchens, in addition to the type of fridge freezer that you just saw. And I suppose it can be hard to imagine why anyone would want to freeze that much food. But not...
So mine is a vertical, we call that vertical fridge, and is on the garage. Yeah, I don't have space on my kitchen to put that.
Only do Americans buy in bulk more. When there's not a pandemic going on, they have housewarming parties, graduation parties, Thanksgiving. Basically, any excuse to have the whole family around every week.
Okay.
To fridges. That's it for this episode. Don't forget to follow me on...
Well, I would say one thing. I don't know how big is Lawrence. If Lawrence is crazy tall, yeah, that fridge probably is impressive. But if Lawrence is normal or short, not impressive.
TikTok at @TheLawrenceBrown, and be sure to subscribe to my channel so that my videos don't get lost in the pond.
Thank you,
An
my
American
friend.
refrigerator-sized shout out to all of my patrons who make these videos possible. If you would like to become a patron of Lost in the Pond, you can do so at patreon.com/lostinthepond. Until the next video, goodbye.
My friend. Why does America feel so bonkers? What, my friends? Should I watch that one? Leave me the number 8 if I should watch that one. But yeah, the thing with this is, I don't think that's the fridge I think when I, think about America, I have to be honest here. But this ice machine is incredible. I would love to have one of those because I still use the plastic things to do ice, and let's be real, is not that practical. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this with me, my friends. Really means a lot. You guys end up staying until the end. See you guys in the next one. Bye.